Yo, it's your boy Marcus Morsini back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about some COD Mobile Ranked and a couple of games I got into with some really good players. You might recognize a few of them. They're pretty popular streamers, I believe. Dark Nyx being the main one that I'm familiar with. I never actually played against her before that I know of, unless she had like a different name before. But as far as I know, she's like the second behind Aerith, is like the second most famous or most popular female YouTuber, I guess you could say. So weird that I've never run into her because I know she grinds top 5K ranked a ton. So I actually played her in back-to-back games, and they were really good, close games. So you'll be seeing both of those. I didn't necessarily perform amazing. I performed good in both of these games, but I had a lot of bad rounds. Like this one where I was like last left alive, and I just had no clutch gene in any of these games. Like I just did not clutch up any 1v2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, none of them, which I'm not supposed to, right? I'm down. It's just me. 1v2 is not supposed to happen. But we're going to cover some of these rounds and what I'm doing and playing against these guys. A lot of top 5K players in this lobby. I believe 6 out of the 10, 3 on each team. Not myself, obviously. I do not play enough ranked to be top 5K nowadays. Just not. I'm not at that point in time in my COD Mobile, I don't know, joy. How much I enjoy the game isn't to that degree. So here, let's dive into it. I flanked all the way around the map again, as you probably saw me do in the first round. And now I'm over here. I know they're planning B. I just have a sense for the game to this. Like, I just know that's where they're planning. They got map control over here. They're probably going to plant here. And just the fact that this guy was planning for open, which is other side of the bomb from where I was, just kind of shows that, they knew that they had all the map control, so he could plant it there, and then they could have a better post-plant position. So in doing that, that other guy up top was just covering him, gets the trade immediately, so I'm dead. So good plays by them. I got the one kill. It's about all I could do. I mean, he reacted pretty quickly. It's COD Mobile. Get the kill on the AFK player right here. And that pretty much seals up the round, right? You just kind of, the bomb's down right here. Where am I going to go? What's the point of moving anywhere else? I'll just wait right here. Teammates end up picking up all the kills. So that ends that. Again, we're hitting this again on this mountainside because I know they don't push it. And that's the thing with a lot of top 5K players, is they don't necessarily spread the map out enough, like especially on Summit. This map, I never see anyone go push the mountain. Okay, either I'm pushing it or nobody's pushing it, and that's it. You know what I mean? So it's a really strange dynamic. But if you do push the mountain, there's so many ways you can play it if you get a kill there. Here, I'm in another 1v4 clutch situation. Just didn't work out. That new AR that guy just killed me with, or marksman rifle, is ridiculous. In a lot of different ways. So I'm interested to talk about that in the Road to Diamond. I found out a lot about that gun. Here, you'll see me come over to this mountainside. I'm just holding an angle. Teammates already pushed up, so I don't really need to hold this angle. It's time for me to push up. I just didn't have the presence of mind to know the teammate was right there. And now, guess what? We're going together, which is great, right? Top 5K ranked. People are complaining about body stacking or whatever. That's stupid. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's what we're doing, right? You can see us. We're rolling 3 deep through the back of their spawn. This is phenomenal teamwork. I love it, right? So build some confidence. You got your boys there. They can get you a trade. So I push up here, able to find this guy. The VMP is insane, so kill him in 4 bullets. Moving on. Next round, we're down 2-3. Right, we were down 1-3. We're down in all these games. These 2 games that we played against them, we were down big the whole time. And right here, this is just a route, right? What you would call this route is just, a rush route, essentially, is all it is, right? And so hit this rush route, same rush route I've been hitting for like 5 years. And just able to find a kill, right? Gets me into a good power position, clutch position. If you're up there and somebody gets bombed down at A, you can clutch up pretty easily. So it's really a good spot to be if you can get there. It's just tough to get there. In this round, I decided to play with my teammates and play on this right side. It works out. Teammates find all of the kills, so I don't really have to do anything. I just plant the bomb, right? Bomb has not been planted in this game enough, right? I think this is the first... Is this the first bomb plant that actually went down? You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. People do not play the objective enough in Search and Destroy nowadays. It's really just one life TDM, and that's awful. You know what I mean? I'm not here to play that. I want to play Search, right? So, that's what I'm doing. Everybody else is playing one life TDM. I'm playing Search. So climb up here. I messed this up horribly. This guy's got godlike timing, but I turn around and kill him. Somehow he got by me in mid and never saw him. And then I get put in this 1v3 situation, and I just didn't play it right. I keep pulling out the sniper as an overkill gun, and I don't snipe anymore like that. So, I pull it out every once in a while. It does help, but like, I really should be more focused on using the VMP there and clutching it that way. So, that being said, it works out. And here, having the snipe out helps me, helps my teammate right there. I hit him for like 90, and teammate's able to get that kill, which is beautiful, right? Helping him out. And right here, I mean, it's 4-4, right? Last round. And we're just kind of coming through the middle. They're down to one guy after the teammate gets that kill. So then this guy's right here. Kill him. Puts us in a 1v3, I believe. And teammate's going to find the kills. So we end up coming back to win this game. Kind of just to lock it in because we were just, you know what I mean? We didn't have communication or anything like that on our team. I wasn't paying enough attention, you know what I mean? So teammates weren't talking. And when you have that, it can be a little hazy in your games. But 8-4 MVP is pretty good round out of me. So very next game, we end up playing him again. I guess we were the only 2 5 stacks of the same relative competitive level tonight, or whatever night this was. And so here, I'm playing the right side towards B. And when you're doing this, me personally, I like to switch up my spots. Never play the same spot twice, ideally. And so I'm just playing it slow, right? You can see on the mini-map in the bottom left, they're all A. And my teammates having trouble at A. We didn't have mics, so I didn't get a call out saying, hey, they're all A. You know what I mean? And that would have helped. So I would have just immediately hit this route a lot sooner. But with that being said, I still hit this route. And this is the beautiful thing about hitting this, right? Going through back red, you catch this timing because you go through back red. You know what I mean? So I'm able to catch that guy completely off guard. And then now I'm in a 1v1. Now, how I play this 1v1 is just strictly terrible. I did a bad job, right? He took a shot at me there. Watch me look in the sky. I thought I was throwing a flashbang. I wasn't. And so I just didn't really hit any movement, didn't slide, didn't do nothing. And so I made it super easy for him just to hit that shot rather than being in some sort of movement animation of some kind to make it more difficult. So bad plays out of me. Teammate watches that guy go in a tower, or he just never saw him, never heard him, nothing. But we find out he's in tower because he kills a teammate behind me. So that's huge. That's a great route to hit. If you're playing S&D on firing range and you just sprint through mid and get in the tower, that's got to be like the best way to hit a route on any map. Like that's just, you're in such a huge power position. You can catch a lot of people off guard. Here, I'm trying to kill him. He ends up pushing out towards me, gives me a freebie. And then now I'm in a 1v4. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. So now we're down 2-0. And, it's not really, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like down 2-0, you can come back for this. Not a big deal. Here, I just kind of, I don't know, I'm just taking like pop shots. You know what I mean? Like not shots that I really plan on hitting. I'm just taking shots for the sake of doing it. And so it's kind of early in the round, so that's not a big deal. Later in the round, giving up your position would be more of a problem. But, these guys aren't taking it that serious. It's only ranked. It's not like a GB or actual like, grand finals. But sometimes I play like it is. So here coming through, teammates finding a lot of kills. And in doing that kind of means I'm just on the map doing nothing. That being said, finally get around on the board. We're down 1-2. I'm hitting mid again. I've been using the HDR like as my favorite sniper for a while, so it's not necessarily the best. It just happens to be my favorite. So I know a lot of people are kind of like, why not use the Locust or the Tundra more or something? It's just, I like the HDR. I don't like hit markers. And the HDR doesn't really get hit markers, but like once every 150 kills, maybe. So I like the HDR. Here I'm playing this rat spot. This is an absolute rat spot. Okay, I know that it is. I just do it anyway. So able to come back here, and we're got just these two people. I just play this terribly, right? I throw that nade, give myself up, and then I just chow this. Look at this chow. Like they're both. I can't kill either one of those guys. You know what I mean? It was all bad right there. And then the other guy was coming through mid, so he was gonna shoot me in the back. Literally the worst possible way I could have played that. That's how I played it. So, going forward, that's part of me just having not played the game much. I hate this new sliding mechanic. Look at that. That's awful. I hate that. I can't be the only one that thinks the new sliding mechanic sucks. I'm probably going to talk about that every video until it gets changed, if it ever gets changed. And so, running over to V, get the bomb down quick. Teammates making plays, getting a lot of kills, makes it easier on me. Down 1-3, so we need this round, and we're going to get it. Because I'm going to whip out this sniper right here, and I'm able to find this pick on this guy right here in mid-map. And one of the reasons right there why I want the HDR is a guaranteed one shot if you hit him, period, most of the time, to be honest with you. And it's not like it does ADS slow. They nerfed the ADS speed of it, so it is a very slow ADS, I feel like. That being said, 2-3 round. Coming over here to the offense, and we don't really push anything quick, but one of our teammates is already in B, so when I see that he's already over there, I know I can come over here and I can take some map control too. And just having that map control was huge for us. So me having bomb, I mean, I'm back over here at B. I might as well plan it again, right? Like, just get it down. Why not? I don't do that. My reason being for not doing that is teammate got sniped at B down the long hallway. So I'm thinking, hey, I can come catch this guy off guard wherever he's at. Somebody can get caught off guard over here. So I'm looking for him back here in his spawn. I didn't know that he was in trailer, so this was all bad out of me. I could have had bomb planted at B a long time ago. So now we're in a 2v3, and I'm playing like a rat. Had I gotten bombed down a long time ago, this would have been a much better round out of me. But instead, I messed up, right? And I didn't even have bomb. That must have been bugged. I didn't have bomb. Bomb is down over here. So that's why this didn't work out. So I played this differently because bomb was down. That's why I didn't plan it. Normally, I know me, so I would have planted the bomb. If the bomb site's open and nobody's there, I'm planting it. So it makes sense why I didn't plan it, because I didn't have the bomb. Super confusing, but now you understand. That being said, we're down 2-4. And the best way to fix that is to wallbang somebody. So ends up working out, get a lucky wallbang there. And that pretty much secures this round. Teammates get a couple of kills, make it super easy, and 2-4 is going to turn into 3-4. So that helps out a lot. Good round out of us. Not necessarily as clean as we wanted it to be. Teammates need to go get the bomb down. I can't be the only guy planting bombs in search. I don't know what it is with this new age of people not playing search and playing one life TDM. I hate it. Sometimes, a one-off round where you're like, hey, screw the objective. Let's not plant this bomb. Let's go kill everybody. You know what I mean? And you're just running it down. Totally fine. But every single round when it's like that, it becomes super easy to read a lot of ranked players and how they're playing. You know what I mean? Always trying to get their ace or something like that. You know what I mean? It makes it super easy to read. Here, I'm speeding this up because we get bomb down and we have map control at B. We're just waiting. So I'm just going to sit here, wait it out. Teammate's going to come, get a kill. I know this guy's back here because he threw a nade. Get that kill, makes it 4-4. Pretty easy stuff. Get that bomb down, man. It makes S&D a lot easier on your offensive rounds on every map. Just people don't think about it. This guy rushes tower quick again. Good play out of him, honestly. I am shocked that he had the balls to do that, because I don't. But he rushes it quick. Nobody's watching mid, so he's able to get in there. And what does that do to us? I mean, it makes us play pretty weird, right? We cannot cover enough of the map. So I'm just kind of stuck pigeonholed here waiting for him. But that's where patience comes in, man. You got to have some patience in ranked. A lot of people don't have patience, right? I have an abundance of patience. I'll wait all day for somebody to come around the corner. You know what I mean? I'll sit in my spawn and I'll wait all day. I got patience out the wazoo. I don't care if you call it camping. I call it patience. We're not the same. That guy spots me right here. Great play out of him to wrap back through mid, but teammate knows he's there. I chow immediately because I know he's there, and I find the kill. Huge kill, right? So now teammate finds another couple of kills, and they're down, right? They only got one guy left. He's at A. We know where he's at. So look, our whole team is swarming around him. We're flanking. Two are pushing him from the front. And boom, we find the last kill. Make the comeback. Really sweaty game. Shout out to those guys on the other team. They're really good players. That's why these were really good games. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you learned something. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.